Welcome to Book Talks, the show that speaks to education, health, entrepreneurship, and so much more.
Welcome to another episode of Book Talks. My name is Mrs. B. No, I'm not Botali. I'm the guest presenter today, and we've got a lovely guest, Makatu Tshivhula. Makatu, can you please tell me a little bit about yourself? Ndingi Makatu, or guy?
Makatu is born and bred Soweto guy. I grew up in Soweto mostly, but for my high school I went to Limpopo and did my varsity in the Eastern Cape. So I'm a guy who grew up in many parts of the country, and yeah, that's just me.
Okay, yeah. Lovely to meet you.
Likewise, thank you.
Okay, so Makatu, I see you came with some beautiful lights.
Yeah.
So tell me more. What are these in front of us?
These are the light candles. This is a premium quality candle brand in South Africa. We specialize in household fruited candles, but we make it a wide range of candles. As you can see, we have scented candles, we have deco candles, we've got manifesting candles. So we've got up to a range of 30 different types of candles that we make.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know that there's like 30 range of
Yeah,
candles. It's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I think for me it was unemployment. That's what inspired me to start. But because what happened was I graduated in psychology, and as I did my psychology degree in the Eastern Cape, then I came back this side once I was done, and I couldn't find a job in my field, and I couldn't afford to continue my studies to do my honors. So I decided to just get a job, and the first job I got was at a candle making company.
Okay.
And I was there for approximately 4 or 5 months, and that's where I fell in love with the passion of making candles. That's where I saw the gap in the market in terms of what one can do with candles, and I decided to leave, start my own.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where the whole thing started with you working at a candle shop, and then now you decided I can do this by myself.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Psychology, candles,
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah.
So it kind of connects most.
It does connect, because I mean I always say we are in the business of healing and restoring hope, and I think that's what my purpose on this earth is. So I get to do that through candles now, because my main customers are traditional healers, people who go to church, people who are looking to restore hope, people who are looking to get healing or actually give healing. So I'm part of that value chain, and that's where my purpose lies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's where your purpose lies.
Yeah, thank you.
That's wonderful. So kabindu lanu la makhandela ndi challenges zotoitisa ndzinena tangana nazo.
There's a lot of challenges I face. Firstly, obviously load shedding. That's the number one challenge a lot of businesses face.
Yeah.
I'm currently facing lack of market access, because where I see the business, I want to get into retail, and there's a lot of red tape that's stopping me from getting into that market space. And and challenges of funding, and challenges of growing a business without any support from agencies or people, because the support that I have is mostly from my customers, and which I'm highly grateful for. But yeah, those are the 3 main challenges I currently face.
So I loved when you say load shedding, because you do candles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can just light.
Yeah,
candles.
it's a love-hate relationship with load shedding.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have like a space where you sell them?
Yeah.
Do you do them at home? I understand that you just recently started, but how does it work?
Yeah, so I have a shop. So the shop is divided into 2 parts. There's the manufacturing side and then there's the retail side. So we manufacture at the back, and then in front, that's where we sell. So the shop is located just outside Makonya Mall, in the heart of Soweto, Pimville Zone.
Okay, so and what channels do you use in order for you to reach your customers?
Yeah, so we allow walk-ins, and it's online sales, and I'm currently onboarding on Take a Lot. So hopefully by next, or whenever this episode airs, we'll be on Take a Lot. So currently those are the 3 channels that I use to distribute the candles.
And who do you work with? Do you have are you doing it alone, or do you have some people that you work with?
I have 2 employees,
Okay.
but I'm basically doing everything alone.
Mhm.
Yeah, and yeah, we don't have any partnerships that we're currently in. But
Mhm.
yeah, hopefully maybe if there's people who are willing to collaborate with us,
Mhm.
maybe we can work something out.
Okay, and have you received any fundings, either government or anybody else who has given you funding to help your business?
Yeah, so with funding, I've received 50,000 Rand from the NYDA.
Okay.
Yeah, so they bought me stock, which kind of helped me to not chase that month-end fever of, living hand to mouth type of
Mhm.
thing. So that helped me out in terms of alleviating that pressure of having to pay for rent,
Mm.
everything scrambling to pay for things. So yeah, that was
Okay.
great help.
So you said I said received funding, but somebody else at home is thinking that as NYDA came and
Yeah.
gave you 50K,
Yeah, yeah.
it was a process. So just take me through that. Like,
Yeah.
what made you sit down in your business and think I should get something? How did it come about in a way?
I think you see the issue with funding is that I always have these conversations with entrepreneurs, especially from the Kasi. It's a thing of a lot of people have ideas, but they keep saying, I don't have funding to start. And I always tell them, you don't need funding to start.
Yeah.
You just need to start with what you have.
Mhm.
And the funding will find you along the way.
Mhm.
And you'll obviously still have to apply, especially with things like funding. They'll teach you a lot of resistance, persistence, and being patient and having to continuously follow up. And I mean, no shade to the government, but anything that has to do with government, you're going to have to be patient for quite a while, and you're going to continuously have to knock.
Mhm.
But when it happens, it will happen.
Okay, so you never gave up. You kept on your goal that I need to keep my business going.
100%. Even now, I'm currently speaking to CEDA, and every week I follow up.
Wow.
I'm sure the guy at the offices there is tired of me, because every week I'm always calling, I'm always going there to try and see where my application is,
Yeah.
how much longer will I have to wait, and yeah.
Okay, so somebody who's sitting out there, keep knocking, huh?
Yeah, I keep
Until the
knocking.
light comes out.
I like what you did.
Okay, so what's your future plans for your business? Where
Yeah.
do you see yourself going, or where do you want to venture into? What maybe other things that you want to venture into?
Yeah.
I understand that you've got a range of candles. Others are fragrance.
Yeah.
And so, like, what are your future plans for
Yeah.
this business?
Yeah, I've got huge plans for this business. I think firstly is the quickest one, or the one that I see happening first, is getting into retail.
Okay.
And then I go as far as wishing and praying that I open a branch in each of each and every country in the continent, where we can distribute and make candles. The plan here is to become the world's or Africa's biggest candle brand. Yeah, so yeah.
That's nice, that's inspiring, and I believe that our viewers out there, they are being inspired. So you've already mentioned challenges. I mean, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
We need to keep knocking. But what is it that you can say to inspire somebody who's just sitting there with ideas and not doing anything?
Yeah.
Like, what can you say to them to make them go out there and look for that light?
I think the first thing I would say is just to start. So I always say, start small but think big. The main idea is to just start. If you can start, it takes one step at a time. Everything, all the big businesses that you see out there, they all started small. They didn't just start as big businesses. So even in this building that we're sitting in, it didn't just start like this. It started with one brick at a time. And once you have an outlook like that, when it comes to your business, you'll find it easier or simpler, because it will never be easy, but it will be simple to build that, because you'll understand what it just needs one step at a time. I mean, I'm building my business one candle at a time, and it's tough. The business has been around for 4 years now, and we're still fighting challenges of getting into retail, market access, but I understand the bigger picture, and it just starts with me continuously trying up until I get that breakthrough.
Yeah. So are you also open to collaboration? There could be someone out there who's like, that is a company that I can actually collaborate with.
Yeah.
I understand you said you are alone now in this business, but
Yeah.
is there like an opportunity of collaboration that you open to?
Yeah, 100%. I've actually collaborated even with my customers. If you see this, the golden white candles, that was an idea from a customer, and it became one of our best sellers.
Okay.
So you never know what collaboration can bring, and I'm always open to that. I'm always open to working with influencers or other businesses that are in the same space, event companies.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that's what
I'm
I'm
always
thinking.
open to
Yeah,
collaborations.
True. Okay. No, that's good to hear. Makatu,
Mm-hmm.
riniwanisani. Ndishinyanga maybe kandera or I want to collaborate with you. Ndiniwana guy.
Okay, so on the socials, on Instagram, it's Light Candles ZA. On Facebook, it's the Light Candles. On Twitter, formerly known as X, is Light Candles ZA. Our shop is, you can just search the Light Candles on your GPS or bring you to our store, but the street address is 10556 Seeing Street, Pimville, Zone. But if you forgot any of these things, you can just Google the Light Candles. All our links will be on there.
Okay. Thank you so much for bringing light with us, and I believe that you have shared so much light of ideas, business ideas, to our viewers out there and listeners out there. And I really appreciate your presence today. It was really nice and inspiring to hear from you. Do you have anything that you want to say there to our viewers?
Please support the brand. We're building South Africa and Africa's biggest candle company. And look, I don't want support because I'm black. I want the support because it's quality candles. Try it out and you'll let me know. Thank you.
Ndizo zozararo bafarara zone ka Vogue Talks namusi bana Mrs. B.
Nah.